Okay, I'm just here with Graeme, and he's just had a new ECU, well, not a new ECU, a flashed ECU fitted to his Challenger.
Yeah, it's actually done through Hoonies HQ. Now, Hoonies is actually a mob in North Carolina, and in fact, they actually know their stuff, and because they've been doing it for about 4 years now, Paul.
Okay.
And they also ran an Indian Challenger, I think for 3 years, 2 or 3 years, in the King of the Bagger series, and consistently got top 10 finishes as a privateer, which is a hell of a good effort, considering how stiff the competition was. And I did a lot of research. Obviously, I really researched, because sending an ECM overseas, getting it back, you want to know it's going to work well. I don't like wasting money. But I found them really good to deal with. Brian White is the man, and I'll have more to say after we have a ride. I haven't ridden it yet.
And turnaround time?
It was less than 2 weeks.
Okay.
It's absolutely brilliant.
Everything was as they said it would be, and
in fact, even better.
Yeah,
and the communication was outstanding from Brian. Even the UPS, they got it back earlier than I thought they would. Did have a little bit of drama because tragically there was a UPS plane that went down in Louisville, and that was where it went to, because that's the central hub. But really, condolences to everyone who's lost people from that. That was terrible.
Yeah.
The ECM was, I think, on the next flight or the next day or so. But we had insurance cover as well, which was great. So no issues at the end of the day. Even if something had happened, that's just bad luck. But, tragic loss of life too, eh?
I've sent an ECU overseas to get remapped on a bike, and if you do it, definitely get insurance, because if your ECU had gone down with that plane, if you haven't got it insured, you've done your money.
Yeah, that's right. And that's a big call out actually to Brian White as well, because I had obviously mentioned insurance, and he assured me a couple of times, don't worry, Graeme, we've got it covered. We've got really good insurance cover. He's got a good relationship with UPS, so they look after me really well. It was outstanding, actually.
Fantastic. Excellent. Just here with Jeremy from Indian Motorcycle Ballarat. He's installed Graeme's ECU.
Howdy.
Any issues? Did it go seamlessly, smoothly?
Smoothly. They're quite they're a little tricky to get in and out of the bike. They're just a little fiddly, but not too bad. Plug it in pretty much. I had the battery disconnected. Plug it in. Comes with instructions, which is all about turning the bike off and on before you. My phone's ringing.
That's all right.
Pretty simple instructions to what to do when you fit it. I took it for a short ride. It felt a lot smoother, but I didn't go that far. So we'll see what Graeme thinks of it, and actually how much of a difference it makes.
We're going to do that test ride right now. So And no error codes, no.
There was some error codes, but they may have been from disconnecting the battery.
Yeah, okay.
That was. I cleared the faults after I fitted it, and then rode it. Didn't have any faults after that. So it's basically a throttle reset that you do after you've fitted it. Their procedure's a little bit different to the engine procedure as far as timing.
Okay.
It's all written there. It's pretty simple. Yeah, but I'm really interested to see what Graeme thinks of it. And how it is.
Well, that's what I said to Graeme. Like, he'll be the guy that knows best, because he's spent all his time riding it. How much difference there is between this and the stock. The stock ECU. So be a good test.
Be really interesting. By the way, I've just put out my first episode of my attempted trip to Uluru. GEM MTB. JEM MTB.
I'll put a link.
Put a link.
Definitely check it out. It'll be good.
Episodes weekly. I'm not sure how many episodes. Maybe 5, maybe 6. I'm not sure.
You got a plug.
Thank you.
Good work, Jeremy. All right, let you have your lunch. Thanks for that.
But I'm the new dark horse.
All right, see you, Jeremy. All right, let's let you take it for a test ride, and we'll get some feedback. Righto, Graeme, how'd you go?
Well, it was a really interesting ride. It felt so much smoother. It just felt like it was running to its optimum.
Okay.
I mean, we all know the liquid-cooled motor that put out significant horsepower. It felt like everything was just tractable, smooth. I may have actually exceeded the speed limit slightly, just accelerating in gear, and that was only in fourth gear. The way it handled that just so effortless and so quick, it was pretty impressive. And I've got it in normal mode at the moment.
Power-wise, do you feel like there's extra power, or is just everything just really feel like it's very smooth and efficient and really well sorted?
Good question. Yeah, I think when I put it in a sport mode, I'll really feel it.
Yeah,
I'll let you know about that. It does feel like it's got more power though, because it's just got more tractability. It's definitely a lot smoother. It feels like the bike should be from the factory, but we know the big issue for us riders over the other side of the pond from the USA is the emissions controls, and it does throttle them down. And at the end of the day, we've got to deal with that, and we've dealt with that.
The throttle off the bottom, like, you know, there's a little bit of lag in the Indian sometimes when you go to just twist the throttle. Is that
That's fixed that.
Let's fix that. Okay.
That. Yeah, it's instant. It's just smooth as. It's just smooth as silk. That's it.
Okay.
To describe it.
Well, the Power Plus is already smooth, so it's even smoother again.
Absolutely.
Wow.
So, and I mean, as you and I know, these things are an absolute mile muncher or a kilo cruncher. Sorry for all of us in Australia. Sorry. Got to be politically correct here. But they're just a magic bike for the big miles. I mean, they really are. They just, you can just point it to Darwin and not, give a hoot and ride comfortable and, rested and feeling like you want to do another, 3,000k.
Yeah,
well, slight exaggeration. But
Yeah. All right. So, cost-wise?
Cost-wise, well, it was significantly cheaper than other places, and that wasn't why I got it. It was because of the reputation of Hoonies. So, basically, pretty much around $1,000.
With shipping?
With shipping and insurance around.
Okay. And then for Jeremy to install?
That's even with all of that in. Yeah.
Okay. So that's.
Yeah, I'll have to total it up. No more than 1,100.
Yeah. Okay. Fantastic.
Yeah.
So, and 2 weeks. Roughly 2 weeks, you'd say, from start to finish.
Correct. Yeah, that's right. Which was just so good. And as I said, I did my homework. Didn't want the bike off the road for too long. Obviously. I can't stand being without my bike and missed it like anything. But that's right. It was shitty weather over those 2 weeks anyway.
Have you got a second bike? You only got one.
No, I only got the one.
Only got one.
You can't afford a second one.
I know it's not easy. I'm going to try and do it, but it's the first time I've had two bikes for a long time. But I'm going to see if I can do it.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Well, thank you, Graeme. Thanks for
pleasure.
Letting us experience that. I think what we'll do is we'll do another catch up once you've done a few thousand kilometres on it and really get a good feel in all sorts of conditions what it's like. But from as it stands right now, it's pretty good. You're pretty happy.
Right now, pretty good, pretty happy. As I said, I'll put it on sport mode from here on, and after I get through these crappy roadworks in Victoria, and then might just give it a little bit of a squirt. It could be known to happen.
Yeah. And give me some feedback. Let me know. Just in terms of your engine, are you stage 1, stage 2 stock?
No, mine's a stage 1. It's all I've got is the I've got the genuine Indian stage 1 rectangular mufflers. I got those. They were actually in a flood, so I got them free and put Cerakote on them, and they give it a bit of a deeper tone, but it's not at all offensive because my hearing's already stuffed, as many people know. They sounds good, really good.
And air cleaner stock?
K&N air cleaner, the air filter under the tank, correct. So it breathes really well as well.
So you got K&N, you got stage 1 mufflers.
Yeah, correct.
And that's stock. Cam stock.
Cams and everything else. It's all stock apart from now the Hoonies tune. Hoonies HQ.
And so Hoonies, if you do have a cam and things, they have different maps for different.
Yeah, they absolutely do. They've got a whole heap of different maps, and they've got the race experience. This is the thing. They've got years of experience behind them, and that's what I really like. They've been there virtually from the start. They've got the results. They ran a Challenger in the King of the Bag series for either 2 or 3 years. Got consistent top 10. You don't do that unless you know what you're doing.
100%. Yeah, for sure. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this little video and found it of use. I think it will be of value to people here in Australia to know there are other options.
Absolutely, yeah. I think that's the key, and it is difficult to get expert tunes for the Indian Challenger in Australia, and I think I may have found a way around that is pretty good.
See you, Graeme.
See you, Paul. Cheers, mate.
Thanks.
Thanks, mate.